if you look in Discord near the top, there's a pin for all the mods, and that will be that it's going to be all those. I'm probably going to add in 2 additional. Zeklin. So there's going to be that, and there's going to be a few things. There's a few things. Okay, let me. I always like to pause that window so I don't have to look at myself moving around. I always scare myself. There's an ugly looking guy in the corner of my window, and it happens to be me. What's up, people? Oh man. So we're gonna give everyone a few moments to get on in here. I guess while that's going, I'm gonna take my little rover out, and then we're going to after this we're gonna go ahead and try to build this airplane I've been staring at. This thing is ridiculous. It looks amazing, and I went and found another mod just to get this thing working. Unfortunately, the parts on there it's ridiculously heavy. So I'm a little. Well, the dome for it, the dome is like 10 tons. It's ridiculous. It's going to be heavier than most of the other aircraft. Did I turn on my power generation? So while we're giving everybody a few moments to catch up, and then we get this everything built, this ridiculous looking airplane, I'm gonna drive around and test my rover. This rover I've been playing with for the Grand Prix that we have planned, and this thing actually works pretty well when the ground doesn't glitch out. That is my only problem, is the ground glitching out and everything. I got my Kerbal in there by using a mod called Take Command. It should be already in the shared mod list, because I use Take Command for everything. It's one of those essential mods. Take Command is absolutely amazing. It just puts a Kerbal into a command seat, and that is the greatest thing ever. It also works for Open Cockpit. For those of you wondering where the extra voices are coming from, it is not in your head. That is from our Discord. We are currently also on chat on Discord, so it's a little fun thing that we can. I want to see how well it works, and I also want to try to drift this rover. Here we go. All right, let's drift this thing. Here we go. I let it off the control by mistake. Alright, here. And... whoa! Almost lost it. Alright, here we go. I think I have the controls a little too tight right now. Yeah, it's not going to want to drift. Oh, crap. I'm going to run right into that fuel tank. Oh, this thing's awesome. Alright, so I guess we can get started. Whoa! Oh, crap. Alright, park it. I love this little rover. Alright, let's get building this thing. Yes, there's a rover right... There's a rover right in that command seat. There is a Kerbal in there. That was terrible. And this thing actually has a lot of fuel in there. If you can see all this fuel in the back, I've tweak scaled some drop tanks in there, so that way I could fit 600 units of, I'm sorry, not 600 units, 25 units of liquid fuel, which is more than enough for, if you look down here, there's these liquid fuel cell arrays, and they are creating all of my electrical charge. And they have built-in batteries, so I don't have to worry about the batteries missing. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's build this ginormous, ridiculous, beautiful airplane. I need to bring this up in my other window. Alright, so this thing... So my concern with this thing is that I think that this airplane is well, it is absolutely beautiful in my opinion, but it is also extremely large, and all those engines, I don't see much room for fuel. But we're gonna try to build this nonetheless, and I'm gonna try to bring up, and I'm gonna try to let me get a window capture going on in here. So let's add this in. Add a window capture. Window capture, and let's do it for. Is it gonna let me do that? It's going to let me do it and hover right over it and not use it. That's what it's going to let me do. Alright, so that goes away. I need to add an image. And let me save this image. Image is saved. Browse. Give me my picture. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Now in there as well, you might see there's another a download link that you can use for Dropbox. That is going to take you to that's like my collection of all of my game data folder, and you can actually take that and you can try all that. You may have to clear out the DMP folder, the cache, so that way you can. Oh, geez. That way you can connect properly to DMP. So let's take a look at. Oh man, that is. Let's increase the size there. Bigger's better. That's what I'm gonna try to build today. And for all of you guys, so everybody on Discord, say hello. Introduce yourselves. So that was Dom. Well, Cycle first and then Dom. And we have a silent epic in the background. Alright, so let's see if this works. That doesn't need to be, Axlor says that doesn't need to be built, let alone fly. Oh my god, it really should not. It really should not be built or ever flown. But you know what? Today we're going to see if that thing would actually work. And if it does, then hallelujah, yay, surprise everyone. I'm going to try a triple deck on this thing. So it's going to be 3 of these all together, because I think we'll have more than enough thrust to make this thing work. So this is going to be the... Nope. I'm about to build it right now. But I'm going to try to... What was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had forgotten to mute Hangouts. Let's try that. That's kind of a good thing. Alright, so I'm going to put this one here. And, let's get that. I'm gonna quiet that down a little bit. The background noise, background rambling. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I am expecting my computer to scream at me because if you remember, I still have not updated my processor because I am still waiting on Ryzen. I am waiting on Ryzen before I do any updates because I want it. It's beautiful, and it's a thing that should definitely happen. All right, so here's the problem: is we're gonna try to we're gonna do some wizardry here. Oh, this is going to be horrendous. This is going to be absolutely horrendous. But that's going to be the fun of it. Any tips? I'm new to KSP. You are in the right place because we happen to have the best collection of KSPers. This is one of the best communities around. So I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that has a lot of hints and tips. Because if you're talking to me personally, I build mostly airplanes. I can build an airplane really quickly. I can struggle with the rocket and get to everywhere though. But and you see that's oh, gotcha. I can do rovers. I can do airplanes. I can do landers. But my weakness is I get bored when I go to outer space. So I haven't really put an intense amount of effort into it. That has been my main problem. I get so bored with it, and I just decide, you know what? No, I'm going to go and build something else. And that's usually where my endeavor ends. Okay. You're talking about Minmus. Yeah, that's my go-to. I actually have built quite a few bases on Minmus, and I use that along with simple construction. Oh my god, Axler just made me... Oh, sorry, Axler just dropped in the best tip I've ever seen. Tip number 3, don't get attached to your Kerbals. That is so true, because I have killed so many of my... I have said, oh no, Jeb, so many times that I'm pretty sure it's... I don't even say it anymore. I'm just like, oh, okay. Jeb's dead. That's all I can say is, Jeb's dead again. Okay. Continuing on. Poor Jeb. Oh, man. Yeah, once you get into orbit, that's pretty much it. Because orbit is... From there, you just build bigger. And bigger. And then bigger. You want to get other places? Build bigger. Add ion. Yeah. I honestly have not... I've played through the career, and I was like, okay. I thought I did really good, and then I watched a Scott Manley video, and I was like, okay, I'm terrible. I'm going back to building airplanes. As he unlocks everything on like one fly, and I'm like, dude, you are a god, aren't you? There's a Scott Manley video where he literally unlocks almost everything on one flight, and you just sit. All you can do is sit back and look at it and go, oh. And that's literally all I could say. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to log out of that. And that was it. I did not go back to that game. I was done with it. I was like, I don't think I need to career mode. He just won career mode. Yeah. I'm not even going to put anything in the middle there. I'm just going to continue to build here because it doesn't want to connect up. I'm afraid that this thing is going to fall apart. Like, it's going to hit the runway and it's just going to fall apart. But yes, Scott Manley is like, he's like legendary because in the KSP world, it's like, I'm going to build this. Oh, good Lord, what did he just do? Which is awesome. Oh, ooh, Kerbal Space Program. How many hours do I have in this? I'm closing in on 4,000. What happened to the Soviet game? You're talking about Lost Planet? No, it's not Lost Planet. The game, it got really platformy. It like turned into a platform game. Okay, you got some time. I'm I I have a problem with finishing platform games because they tend to be very, very boring to me. I'm like, oh, let's make another jump, yay! And I just really need the story to continue on. So that's usually what happens. And if you see me playing a platform game and I don't finish it, that's usually what happened. Yeah, I'm not big on platform games. And the second you make me go into a platform game, ugh. Hey, this airplane's got a badonk. Y'all don't hate on that badonk. Like, oh my god, Becky, look at that airplane's butt. It's so big and round. I bet you almost no one remembers that either. And I'm showing my age by doing that. Oh, the shame. Biggest plane I've ever built? Oh. I had built a test plane that was like over 1,000 pieces just for God knows what reason of testing, and it was so big that it crashed the game every time I got it into orbit. That's why I never fly it again. And it was a great I may have deleted that save to clean up everything because it was just when 1.0 was released, or was it 1.2? I think it was 1.2. It was a while back. He finished the race car. Thank you, Axe Lord, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Thank you, sir. Yes. I still haven't eaten. I haven't made up my mind. I don't know if this is going to sound really gross. I was debating on boiled cabbage and baked chicken because I'm trying a health kick. So, yeah. It doesn't fill up anything. Alright, Alright, no. You know what? I don't like the way that is, because that's out too far for this airplane. But, oh, yeah. With enough lift, anything will fly. Or enough thrust. Rather. Now, the better option is it's probably going to fall apart. It's going to be, the joints can't, in this game, the joints cannot handle but so much weight. Which, after a while, I'm actually, I think right now I can switch up to these cargo bays. Actually, it'll fall apart even with the struts. Yeah, I've had that happen. I have some planes. I mean, my favorite aircraft I ever built was a ship. It was a pirate ship, and I got it to orbit, and I was pretty happy. If you ever want to do anything like that, that is a lot of fun. It is. You can build a pirate ship. This is very difficult to get the. All right, so here's my problem: is that I need to now get this up here. So let's do this, because now we need to build upwards and see if we can. Actually, we need to go downwards with this thing. I need to put the dome on the top there. We're going to try to put that dome up there. The Silent One speaks. I did. If you find out what parts you want to use, and this is something else for the newbies, if you are playing this game, this will save you the most amount of time ever. Get a part. If you have the auto strut enabled, auto strut the hell out of it. Hold Alt, and then click on the part, and it's going to duplicate everything that's attached to that part for you. Yep, hold Alt and click on it. And that's going to be everything. And that is going to... The cargo bay is sideways because I'm not really using it as a cargo bay. I'm actually just using it as a storage, as a placement, so that way I don't have fuel every which direction. Alan, thank you very much, sir. See, that's nice. So I'm actually, because I have right now, I have so much fuel on here that I don't need any more fuel. This thing is pretty much, it does not need any more fuel. Oh, if that happens, then there's always an SRB, and an SRB assisted liftoff. I love those. Those are the most fun ever. Would empty tanks be better than a cargo bay? I'm not sure. I mean, an empty cargo bay is pretty light. Oh, empty cargo bay, duh. That's tight. A cargo bay is 6 tons. Oh, I did hear someone say hello, so hello. Was that? Can I hear your game? No, I can't hear it. So we're looking at... Alright, I'll let you know. So here we go. This is what we know. Mass of a full of a massive empty cargo bay. 6 tons. Now if we go over this empty Mark III, you can see that it is 7. So we actually do save quite a bit. We actually save an entire... We save quite a bit of tonnage doing all that. So we'll go ahead and... We're going to continue to use that cockpit because that's going to save us a little bit of space. A little bit of weight, I should say, rather. Headphones. You know, I've had these headphones for a while, and I tend not to use them very much because they are a little goofy, but they do so well. But if I have... The way I have everything going is... I have my audio for Discord going through my headphones, and everything else is going through my speakers. So that saves me quite a bit on sound. So I can easily tell apart what's going on. So if my speakers start to talk, then I'm good. If my headphones start to talk to me, then I know it's someone in Discord. And if I just hear voices without either, then I have a bigger problem. I'm losing it. It's time to take that vacation. What are we building? We are currently trying to build this massive aircraft that you see in the window there. And we are hopeful that this is going to work. No guarantees. I think it's going to have more problem holding itself together because if you look at how many engines it has, the amount of engines that this thing has, if you look at those engines that we actually have, you're talking 10 engines on either side, and the engines that they're using are actually these turbofans. It's very similar to these turbofan engines, and the thrust that we have on these turbofans, I've actually used this to lift a rocket to higher orbit. So I have confidence in them. I have confidence in them. They're pretty beasts. They're they're a little slow, but they should work. All right, Ben, get yourself some rest, my friend. But for those that are on Discord, what we're trying to do, if you're not on Discord yet, then you might want to join us on Discord. This is going to be a fun little DMP practice. And if you're wondering what DMP is dark multiplayer, and it allows you to play multiplayer, kind of a multiplayer with Kerbal Space Program. And that lets you then see other people's ships at the same time. I do have a version of Kerbal Joint Reinforcement installed, so I'm a little bit more confident than normally I would be. Well, I had the modified version that I have. The modified version I have excludes any of the parts from what's it called, from Infernal Robotics. So, well, that's a good thing because if you happen to use that on Infernal Robotics, the parts won't move. So that's what I ran into because I tried to use Kerbal joint reinforcement with it and it was not going. I was like, well, that's makes me sad because I love Kerbal joint reinforcement. It makes my life so much easier. Yeah, the wingspan's going to be the hardest thing because I don't have enough room in here. And there's a mod that I normally install that lets me build outside, and I don't have it on here right now. So I'm going to have to finagle this and hope for the best. Alright. So far so good. This is looking terrifying already. For those of you wondering how my confidence level on this aircraft is. On the server, I don't think they're set to respawn, to tell you the truth. So if you kill Jeb, he's just gone. Good thing is you can just create a new Jeb. You can make a clone Jeb using the. Okay, well, my Jeb usually he's the first one I kill. Oh, the Spruce Goose. I don't think I've tried a Spruce Goose because we don't have anything that's appropriate for the Spruce Goose. I could try to make it all out of wings, but Kerbal Space Program would have a crap fit on itself if I did that. I don't think you guys have tried. It does, and someone actually made a plane called the Flying Duck, I believe, once. For one of the competitions. I think someone made a flying duck, and it was hilarious. Because we did a Mark III battle, and the Mark III battle, you had to build your aircraft made out of Mark III parts, and that was a whole lot of fun. But I've actually built a the more fun thing I built was oh, you know what? This all here. This is all wrong. It don't feel right. All right, let me extend this out a bit more. Well, that actually worked out. Which one? This one? If you want to kill your computer, sure. Axelor did not give a flying duck. I need Ryzen bad because my computer is years old. Well, that's what it's been renamed to. Yeah, they renamed it to Ryzen because they're rising like a phoenix. It was I preferred Zen. As you can tell by my wicked jab. Zen sounded so much better. But I mean there was already some technology out there called Zen, so I can see why. They probably wanted to change that. They probably got hit by like cease and desist from Citrix. I think Citrix has something called Zen. I think it's what it was. Zendesk. Any other computer nerds remember Zendesk? Please. I think they actually still have it out there right now. All right. So far, so good. Here's an easy one for you. Use only SRBs and get into orbit. It's actually not as hard as you would think. No, yeah, I did. You can. Oh God, I was trying. I kept blowing up with heat. I was like, oh yeah, things are exploding, because I forgot to turn on the ignore heat things. But Scott Manley has something very important that I don't, and it's called he's got the ability to do the maneuver nodes. He's got the ability to do those maneuver nodes, and I hate maneuver nodes. So that's my main problem is me and maneuver nodes don't agree, because I want to type them in by the exact number. And I think there's like a mod that's like improved maneuver nodes that I should get, but I haven't really gotten to that yet. That's also my list, is to get an SSD. It's going to be an SSD. I mean, I've run over 100 mods easy before on this on my current disk, but all right, let's get this on here. This is going to be my another concern, because I don't know if this is going to be enough to carry the weight of that dome. That dome's a little scary. Alright, so what I need to do here, I actually need to move this down a bit. This is gonna fly. I am so confident all of a sudden that this is gonna fly that it's ridiculous. Because I'm like remembering all the other crazy things I've built, and now I'm like, easy. And it's probably gonna explode though, because things should explode. I've had a few that surprised me, and I was like, all right, here we go, and like the VTOL I did with only SRBs, that surprised me that it worked so well. Scott doesn't need nodes. He just flies it by eye. He just eyeballs it, and he's like, done. And when I try to do that, I'm usually a little off, and so I'll have to correct my flight quickly, and then I have to deal with maneuver nodes. It does kind of look like a submarine right now. It does not look like an airplane. But I guess if you took the wings off of almost if you took the wings off of almost any airplane, you'd look like a submarine. Basically, I mean, think about the flight characteristics of an airplane. I mean, water's just another thing to travel through, so I think it'll work. I want to take an A-10 underwater and take out submarines. Unfortunately, pretty sure the gun would not like me very much, because it would not work for crap underwater. Alright, so we need to build this dome. We need to build a dome on top. So this is going to be the interesting thing, because this is the idea I had for this dome, and this is going to be absolutely bat crap crazy, but I think it'll work. The A-10 Seahawk, yes sir. That even sounds awesome. That does sound actually rather awesome. Now I want to build an A-10 Seahawk. Now that I have my A-10 working properly. Seahawk. Alright, so here's a structural ring I could probably use. What's the chances that he lets this thing be resized? So let me, actually I can just use this, I think. No. As I'm talking to myself. Alright, there we go. That could work. Maybe. And now we just need to go like this. Like this. Okay. This is going to be a lot of weight, but this should help me actually balance it out even better. So we need to, one, reinforce the heck out of this. And then slide it down. No, it's got to be down pretty far. And here's going to be... Oh. It's structurally sound. Galidus, it's fine. It's not fine. This would totally not work in real life. This would explodify everywhere. That's a real term now. Oh God! What have I done? All right, we're not going to strut that in that fashion. We're gonna hope and pray that this works. How about that? We just go like this. There we go. Okay, so here's the scary part: is that I want this to actually look like that disc on the back. So I've built one of these before, and it worked, but it was so goofy and it was beautiful all at the same time. So we're gonna do this again. Oh, it's beautiful. Usually what'll problem is I need to pull this. I need to extend this out a bit, and then I can sit back and here we go. That is it's pretty nice. I need it to be bigger, so I can actually take a second set of these and then put it in the middle of this, and that would actually close the gap on all these. So we're gonna see how well that works. Okay, we still have to do a pause player still has to join us so we can get her into orbit and space properly. I know she's been hard at work, so it's kind of hard to get her back in. The last time we kind of left her, she kind of went to space, and she kind of got stuck out there in space. All right, let's extend this out a bit. Move this over. It probably will. I've never tried to do two of these at the same time. Center of mass. You know what? I'm not sure what our center of mass is. I'm gonna guess. Let's see. I'm guessing it's gonna be about right here. That's my guess. Let's see. I was off. It's up here. Oh, that's right, because we don't have any fuel back here. So yeah, that actually totally works out for the back there. I'm surprised. Now we just have to hope that it holds together, because I don't think it will. Like, everything explodes. It's like like oh my god, there's an airplane, there's a rocket. There's a rocket that I made on the server that will destroy almost the entire base, and I laughed so hard when I did it. It was the greatest thing ever. Alright, so let's put this. I just need no. I just need one of you. Just one. Alright, so I can put that there. And it had to have that one silly thing on the top there. Thank you. It wasn't letting me click on it. Who said land? Land. We don't land things in KSP. We crash it. With grace. Alright, this floor panel does not want to play along. Floor panel. You know it's a problem when your game doesn't let you click on anything anymore. Alright, fine. I guess I will use this since I can't remove it. So I guess you're part of the team. Welcome to the game, my friend. Alright, here we go. Okay. So now we just need to put our thing on the top here. And boop. There we go. Hey, that actually worked out pretty well. Hey, I'm pretty proud of that one. Alright. Auto strut the heck out of it. Alright now. Take it easy, my friend. Alright, so what is next? Next we need to do this back tail wing. And we can throw this one here. Alright. And hope that this works. Is this the right one? This is. It just looks small. This is like the biggest wing, and it looks tiny on this airplane. Alright, you can always use this thing. it looks so teeny right now. You want to see Far's? He wants to see Far's analysis on this monstrosity. I think Ferrum's Aerospace would have a fit with this thing. It would just be like no, and it would close the door and it would be like the angry cat and just walk out. No. All right, so I need to implement tweak skill on this wing connector because it's one of my favorite parts that I cannot tweak, and I don't like that. All right, so let me actually slide this upwards. There we go. I actually used this part of my A10, and this was like one of the greatest finds because it works so well to give you a nice wingtip. But you have to overlap it, which anytime I overlap anything, I get a little nervous because the game likes to say, "Oh, nice overlapping," but I'm gonna glitch it all the heck now, and yeah. That tends to happen a lot for me. Okay, so that should work for me. I need to make sure that these are only set to yaw because the game does kind of still move these even if they're not really needed. So, and then we can put this one here. That's going to give us a little stability. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright. Okay. So the back is done. Now here's the scary part. The dome. The dome-a-rome. The dome is the scariest part because I know what I'm gonna do here is this is what I had as an idea for the dome, and I'm gonna allow myself to. It's not cheating, but it's gonna also balance out my lift on this aircraft. Is use this one wing here, and hope that I can keep it steady enough, so that way the weight itself doesn't shatter the wing. That's my hope, at least. All right. So now we have a little lift up front in the middle. Now for the top, what I'm going to do, I actually went and I made sure that this mod works. I went and found a mod, and I'm going to try to use this dome mod. I actually went and implemented, because it didn't have a tweak scale. It didn't have a tweak scale configuration file. So I went and got it and built a tweak scale configuration file for it, just so I could use this ginormous hexagonal dome up here. Because yes, all the yes in the world. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right. I love this dome. This dome looks so beautiful. Unfortunately, there it goes. I was about to say it's not letting me click on it. And it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to scooch down any. All right, maybe. Yeah, tweak scale is pretty easy. Once you know how to modify things, tweak scale is extremely easy to work with. I learned how to use it when I was modding my own stuff, and then I ended up removing it from my own stuff by mistake. So I need to actually implement that back on some of my own mods, especially ballast tanks. Ballast tanks needs to be ballast tanks definitely needs to be resizable. All right. So I need to get this down. So I'm just gonna. It doesn't want to lower down peacefully, so we're gonna lower the entire wing. That looks close. It's not quite right. That dome actually extends back a little bit more, but what I can do is I can get a smaller. I can get another one of these domes and make it a little smaller. There we go. And then put that on here. Kartoffel, hello my friend. So, what's that? Uh-huh. Yes, I have run into that a few times, and I was like, I forgot to put up a network. But you know what? On the server, someone has graciously created a beautiful communications network. So you shouldn't have that problem on the server. It is beautiful looking. And my dog just let a big one rip, and it's gonna smell so bad. You are a jerk. Well, oh god. Well, I don't think I like the two dome idea. That does not look good. Alright, Pulsar, you go get some rest, my friend. I can actually drag this up a little bit, and that won't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, we're gonna go with the two domes overlapping. I think I'm gonna leave that like that. And we're about done on the. We just need to. Joe Robertson, what is going on, my friend? I think all we really need to do right now is build the wings and hope and pray that the engines won't be too heavy, because 10 engines on either side is going to be a little intense. So it's not as close as I want it, but we are burning through some time, and I don't want to burn through too much time on here. Alright, so this wing's gonna have to go up top front here. This is another reason why. I put this sideways, is so I could do like this. If you're wondering, I was thinking a little bit ahead, and it actually worked out a little bit. All right, so hopefully, I'm probably gonna have to use the heaviest wheels that every mod has to get this thing from destroying its wheels. And this wing design is going to be a pain. Alright. So, yeah. about these wings. So now we need to actually take this. It kind of has. Yeah, I don't like those. We can use these. I think that with the way as wide as I'm going to make these wings, that 4 out is feasible. So let's go ahead and put this on here. And by feasible, I mean, oh dear God, I hope this works. Yeah, you're right. I know, right, Galadis? Strut it to hell and back. Wait. What's that? This thing's gonna be. Well, I'm still doing the width of the wings. The width of them, I'm gonna have to strut it because I'm gonna lose so much to the flex, and that flex will definitely take your airplane out of the air. Unlike my other planes, which I adjust for that, this one is a little too big. But I actually had an airplane that I expected so much sag that I actually built it almost at a 45 degree because the wings were freaking big. All right. That looks good. That front wing should be okay. And now we can do like this. You like my domes, Axe Lord? My domes are showing. Oh dear. Yeah, the wings they're kind of massive, but I think that this is exactly what it's going to take in order for this thing to fly. Well, right now I can still slide the entire thing, which is why I did it off of this one point. So that way I can just go like this. Well, no, not yet. I'm not going to adjust it yet because the engines, we're going to pull my center of mass almost to here. So 20 engines is what we're shooting for. This airplane is all sorts of chunkabutt. Yes, it is indeed. But if it flies, that would be absolutely amazing. That would be more than kind. Because we gonna kill some Kerbals today. Yeah, that costs too much for the number of Kerbals we're gonna murder. Plywood. Use either plywood or balsa. I think that's nice enough. That might be a little mean making using that balsa. Balsa was nice and cheap. Okay, I need to let my dog out because she has her company is here. All right, dog. Go get him. All right. Sorry about that. I have some family that comes over and my dog hangs with them. Dog is spoiled rotten. It's my own fault. Yeah, she was going nuts. The mammoth? I use that one on occasions. Well, I shouldn't say occasions. I stopped using them because I installed SXT, and that usually has almost all the engines I need. Which is SXT. If you don't have it, is another one of those great mods. SXT Continued is available. I usually test them out for like weeks. Almost. Hello, my friend. But I usually will take a mod out and test and test and test, and then eventually I'm like, all right, this one works. But yeah, I think one of my favorites that I will be really sad if it ever goes again is going to be Maritime Pack. I really want Maritime Pack to continue on because Maritime Pack is amazing. I'm trying not to think about that. I'll tell you the truth. And I would need 500 wheels, and I might need 500 more. That's really not a good song. I don't know why it's stuck in my head now. Not yet. Yes, almost. This airplane is a little on the big side. A little bit. Hold Alt and then select and then click on the part you want to copy. Hold Alt on the keyboard and then click on the part. Nope, just a click. If you have a lot of parts, it sometimes takes it a few seconds. Alright. Yep, not a problem. So now we just need to do the bottom wing. Yeah, this is coming out well. Yeah, science. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this second wing. Ah, oh, that's beautiful. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Oh. Holy balls. That is ridiculous. Okay. We're going to rock with it. Shoots. We don't need parachutes. We go down with the ship around here. We go down with the ship. Well, that's what I'm glad about is I have KJR does correct some of the physics stutters, which is going to be absolutely necessary for this to work. Because if this hits the ground too hard, it's going to shatter into like a million pieces, and my computer's going to absolutely crap itself. Because right now, we're actually doing pretty good part-wise. We are only at 252 parts, which is amazing. It's pretty amazing for an airplane. Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Yes, Valley of the Wind is a maze. It weighs like 2 Boeing 777s. That's pretty epic. This is looking amaze. This looks amaze. Like, I don't even know how much money do I make from YouTube. I don't really pay attention to how much I make from YouTube, to tell you the truth. It just paste the amount in the we're only at 702,953 kgs. We're not too bad. We're not too bad. Oh, there you go. We got plenty. We have some pretty good room. But then again, we don't have much passenger room in this thing. I use kgs just because it was readily available and I didn't feel like mathing. Yeah, I don't make that. I make it. Yeah, I do not make enough money to make this in real life. Let's just say that I will definitely keep my day job because I never expect myself to be anything like a Markiplier out there who can sit back and retire from by playing video games. I am not seeing myself doing that anytime soon. I am a computer nerd, and I will probably always be a computer nerd, working in a computer nerd place. But I mean, that to me, it's more fun just to get out here, converse with everyone, and have a lot of fun. Oh no, playing this game! I didn't mean to click that. Please do not. All right, I'm not gonna hit Control Z. By the way, you can use Control Z to revert. Okay. And you can press Control and Z to revert. This is gonna force me to click on that again. You jerk! Stop it! This is that little glitch in the selection system. Stop. Okay, I'm not clicking on that again. Yep, still in the assembly hangar. It's been an hour of building this thing. I know it's a long time to build this thing, but yes, yes. I've lagged the computer with 1,000 parts, and I'm not overly concerned about this one. Usually around this size, you will drop down a significant amount, and everybody wants to see it explode already. So we are going to go ahead and get this bird into the air. We're as close as we really need to be. I'm going to move this back forward. Actually, to tell you the truth. Because I actually want this to be as far forward as I can get it. And this as well. This needs to go. No, don't click anything. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad it didn't do anything that time. That would have been bad. Alright, so we're going to keep all that there. Now we just need to make sure that all this is connected up front. We have actually if you look at our TWR, we could actually do a vertical liftoff with all of our thrust. We're not going to be able to do that because I would have to implement a swing wing of sorts for this, but we actually are pretty good thrust wise. We do need landing gear. We need to add landing gear. But I have adjustable landing gear installed thanks to Kerbal Foundries. And that's going to give me some really beautiful heavy-duty wheels. So I'm not overly concerned. I am concerned because I'm pretty sure the game's going to be like, no thank you, but hello, Solar Phantoms. I'm trying to catch all the names as they pop in. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part because some people are just pop in and yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's throw some wing. Let's throw some. I'm gonna actually increase my back wing size, and then we can go ahead and add the wheels, and then we're gonna see how terribly this thing flies. Absolutely dreadful. It is god awful. It's the worst example of an airplane known to mankind. Oh my god. Kerbin needs no greatness. Kerbin has Jebediah. You can't get any greater than Jebediah. Jebediah does. Oh God, no, 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 no. No. I'm concerned. I don't want to look anything up like that. I like to spend my time looking up physics stuff and reading up on the EM drive and all sorts of awesome stuff. I remain hopeful. That's how I wanna believe. I'm like dude from X-Files. Oh, wait, did I forget air intakes? Alright, I can use this for air intakes. I'm gonna dump additional I'm gonna dump some additional fuel in here. I'm not used to using these engines. I usually only use these engines for those. I think those actually have built-in intakes. I don't use them very often, so I'm not overly familiar with them, unfortunately. Which I should be. I only use them for submarines. They work great. Those engines actually work great underwater. But usually, if I build this big, I throw SRBs on there. So it does kind of look like the Caspian Sea Monster. Dar. I'm not building the Caspian Sea Monster today. Sorry. That takes a bit more planning. But you know what? I had the last stream. I did kind of break the game engine because it wasn't able to process things for me. It was just like no, and then I tried things again. It was like no, we're not doing that today. Which can you try lifting from the sea for once? The water, I think the problem is the water will eat this airplane. I'm pretty sure the water will eat the airplane. It is not kind. And you see, I'm running the problem. You know what? I'm wondering if I take this off. You see, that didn't help me out much. Maybe I can slide this forward, and that'll give my center of mass up some. It had absolutely no effect. Alright, well, I have flown airplanes with the center of lift in front of the center of mass, and it has not given me very much trouble. I have an airplane designed specifically for that. So what I can do actually is lift this up. Best vanilla engine for me is going to be here we go. Yeah, the dome isn't that massive. I forgot that I had it sized down. The best engine is, I like the swivel. That's my favorite one. Yeah, because it gives me it gives me all the gimbal. Alright. We're gonna try. Let's get some wheels on this. If you like it, then you should throw some wheels on it. Hello. No, we're good. I just had, if I angle the back wings, it's gonna actually help me out lift wise anyway. So I'm pretty okay with that. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be concerning. Max speed, 450, max load, 25. I don't know what that rating is of 25. But all right, let's throw this on here. Hello, Jonathan Gonzalez. Hello. Alrighty. All right. So here's the big scary thing: is dispersing this weight properly. All right. All right. Here we go. Now we got to throw some wheels. The Panther is beautiful. That thing is absolutely amazing. It has afterburners. You can go to switch mode on it. If you map it out using your action groups, you can tell it to switch mode, and you will then get your afterburners. You can, if you go to, you'll see that at the top there's three blue icons. Yep, you're going to go to actions and then go to a custom group, and that's going to be custom groups 1 through 0 that you can press on your keyboard, and select the engine and then set it to click on switch mode and add that over to that custom group. That will give you quick access to that. Alright, let's see if this thing at least holds together. Yeah, you can go to toggle. That's gonna be the best. There was already a WTF1, I remember making it. Alright. We have a call for 1 frame per second. 25 units of nope. Does procedural parts work with the latest version? I think someone had the procedural parts working. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. It's always good to see some new faces around here. I know I'm still trying to get like a giant group thing going where we're all playing, but it won't happen in KSP because the servers just can't handle it. Alright, still waiting on it to load. Oh dear God, here it is. Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Oh, we didn't fall apart. Holy crapola. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Alright, so our frames per second are pretty absolutely terrible. In which case, we're going to go for it. Oh no! I forgot to put control surfaces on the wings. Alright, well. Forgot. I don't think it would help on this one. Our throttle is at full. Our engines are go. Smoke is pouring out the back. We are killing every single Kerbal in every single city to get one liftoff. And I'm concerned because we have 20 engines and we're still only going 67 meters per second at the current moment. You know what's bad? You know what's scary? Is when you start to see smoke ahead of your airplane, you know that the game's having trouble loading it. I'm ready for it to fly. Let's do this! Leroy Jenkins! Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Not to that light. Okay, I don't think... Oh dear God, we're coming back down! We don't have the control surfaces. Alright, alright. We're going to have to go into the drink. Okay, here's where I hit escape. Don't. I forgot the front control surfaces. Hopefully I caught it before. No, it's totally... It's processing the entire explosion. We get to see... Okay, wow! Wow! Alright. I want a screenshot of that. But then we're going to revert flight. The best what? The best fuel saving technique? Well, you can use my technique was just my technique to save on oxidizer and liquid fuel. I launched with almost I'm about to say I launched with almost all SRBs. I hog the SRBs, and that gets me to everywhere I need to go by launching. Okay. A submarine. The best one for a submarine is the Goliath turbofans. Oh, you guys can't hear him? It just seems like I'm talking to myself, does it? I may have him as a... Everybody's like, who are you talking to? What are you doing? He's finally lost it. There you go. I turned them up. This is...
Hi YouTube, how you doing?
We have Epic.
Hello.
And we have Dom the Wolf. Epic tier 3 engineer.
We are the
Oh,
voices in your
himself.
head.
Sukkoblet.
See you later, X-Lord. You're gonna miss our miraculous flight that's about to happen in a few seconds. Once
You know what I should do? We should do
that?
like a double live stream.
Well, what I was trying to do was once we get everybody with KSP, I want to get like 6 people here with KSP, and then do a massive it's like a airplane race, or like a race to the poles, or a race to the second space center, the old space center. If anyone besides me remembers that. I know. Good job, Billy. That was a complete fail. I keep forgetting control surfaces.
Well, I just like joined your channel like I think either last week or the week before.
Yeah, it's it is kind of I know with all those mods, it is at first trying to get everything loaded up. It's like, okay, how many mods? Holy crap, why are there so many mods? But those mods are like the base. We actually trimmed that down.
From how many mods again? Like,
yeah, it was double that. Yeah, there is an old space center, and I actually have flown it. Yes, Ragnarok was on there, and we were doing a flight to the North Pole, and he crashed as he was coming in to land, and I was like, "Oh, dude!" I have a F-117 and it's kind of a combination of an F-117 and a MiG that I built that I took to the North Pole, and it's fast. It's fast. It's ridiculous and fast, and it's beautiful.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
I heard like you do like some challenges like the egg drop challenge. I heard of.
Yes, the egg drop challenge was a lot of fun. That one was a lot of fun. All right, here we go. Engines are hot. We have control surfaces.
Are you doing any other challenges, or was that your only one?
Oh no, we do a lot of challenges. That was one we hadn't done for a while. We were doing combat challenges, but I'm kind of waiting for BD Armory. There's a mod for BD Armory to work on DMP, and I was hoping that would get to work. But until then, our current challenge is, if you look in the distance here, that racetrack is the monolith track. This aircraft is huge. And what we're doing with that track is we're building a rover, doing one lap as fast as you can. The winners of doing that one lap, I would like to invite to a stream on the weekend one time when we can all get together and race live. So everybody can be there at the same time racing their racing their Rover against one another, and I figure that could be some excitement. It's going to be three laps for those that are the finalists.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Sounds
Here
good.
we go.
I really wish I could participate, but my processor still is not in. Neither is my OS.
Really,
kinda
it's
like-
still coming. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I wish too, but I don't really like downloading mods.
Oh, lift! It's not enough lift. Oh dear. Okay. Oh nope. Escape. More wings needed.
More wings. That was what I was about to say.
You know
Okay.
what it's time for?
More
It's time
push
for
pads.
just more engines. It's time to add in the mainsails in order to lift off.
Oh dear. A lot more lift. You know what?
Yeah.
I
Add like 5 mainsails to the very back of it.
their current
Worked out.
design is faulty because those wings are not big enough. So we have few options. We can add in more thrust or more lift. I'm going to go for more lift initially. So I'm going to actually take this and this, and we're going to actually expand this out a bit. Quite a bit. I can't just grab my wings from there because yeah, the racetrack, unfortunately, it does load up all the time. So I mean, it is kind of close, but it's there. I like that track. I actually go on it a lot, like a lot. I love racing cars. To be honest, I really do. I don't watch NASCAR or anything, but I used to love racing cars around, and then
Oh yeah.
I got a truck.
NASCAR. I don't really watch NASCAR usually because like all you do is turn left.
Once I got a truck, I didn't want to race cars anymore. So that because you will watch your gas go away and you will cry.
Yep, I'm gonna turn left over here. And over here. Here's another
We'll
left.
turn left 2 more times, and then we'll turn left another 4 times.
Yep. You got that correct.
But a lot of people really enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy where it came from, but I'm probably not gonna ever.
You see,
I
they
tried watching
enjoy it when
before.
they crash. Okay, that's what they enjoy.
I've watched it before, and I was just like, oh, okay. So when did they deploy the? I wanted them to like start deploying weapons like Mario Karts and stuff.
Mario Kart
Start to
stuff.
throw tacks out on the road. Little
Banana peels.
remote controlled.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little remote controlled something, spikes or. I do enjoy.
Banana peels.
I actually enjoy drag racing more than anything else. I will watch drag racing because that's entertaining. It's short. It's fast.
That's pretty good.
You see
I like drag
you just see
racing,
like
too.
a little ugly car flying down
And
the
I kind of
road.
like watching tank drag racing.
My favorite thing, there are some really ugly cars out there. My favorite ones is it's like the gray gremlin or something, and it is ugly, but it works. All right, I knew it was going to do that to me. I don't want to lift that much. I want to lift a little bit. All right, and we're going to lift this one up a little bit. All right, that looks good. Looks good. I think we'll do it this time. I'm confident. That did not work. We just needed some more lift.
Dang.
Now we have even bigger wings.
Now it just looks goofy. You know? Goofy was a dog. Like, seriously. The plane has turned into a dog.
Oh, we're not done yet.
What?
When things don't work right, there's only one answer. An SRB.
You add more thrust.
SRBs.
Oh.
I could use. You see, that would be cheating to use a linebacker. I don't want to use a linebacker. Okay, we'll use this, and we'll do a slight angle upwards. I meant to do that without an evil laugh.
I told you, more boosters.
Okay. Now we're talking. We just need a little oomph to get off the ground. Okay, here we go. That would be the only way to fly. If that was a thing, I would definitely fly more. I'm like, all right, everybody, we're about to kick on our SRPs. Please buckle up, or you will be dead. And on the back, you have like a bunch of mattresses in case someone actually did stand up. So, bam! Oh God! I would totally watch every airplane lift off. Oh my God!
Oh, that's all you hear is just a bunch of knocking from all the iPads, all the phones.
We got this.
And the occasional person that decides to fly backwards.
We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Galladus, we got this, man. We got this. We got this. I have confidence. We are getting airborne today.
What, do we? That is the question.
Huzzabooski!
Dang.
Look at that beauty. It's so beautiful. It is going so slow. Why? Why are you so slow still? Come on. Come on. You can do it. My poor processor is probably screaming at me right now. I'm on its hit list. Current target.
He's gonna set you on your watch list.
All right. I think we're approaching a liftable speed.
Yeah, I can just see Bob's like on his unhappy face.
Bob is always like, why are we doing this again? Science. 140, 150. We're going airborne today. Lift. Lift. You're not lifting. That's the opposite of lifting. That's definitely not. Oh dear. Okay. Woo.
That's death. It's nothing but death.
All right. All right. I got this. It needs canards. That's what we need. We need canards. With some canards, we'll be airborne. Because we have so much weight up front and our wings aren't far enough up front that we're going to need canards. But hopefully those canards don't move our center of lift too far forward. All right, let's see. What do these have? These have control surface, relative wing. All right. Let's do. So we're gonna need some hella lift up front. Space shuttle tail. I was thinking about using that, but I'm thinking that I may be able to cheat a bit here. It's not really cheating, but just using the actual. Just using the control surface itself. No, that won't feel right. That won't feel right. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab one of these. That shouldn't affect us too much lift-wise. It doesn't. Alright, cool. Oh, and it flopped over. Thank you. Okay. And let's get a second one. And that's going to be all we need. We just need that. We just need some canards, and this thing will fly.
You know what? I have a suggestion. Let's see how far I can get on like half gravity. Like put gravity down to 0.5. Let's see how far I can get.
That makes things too easy. We don't do things because they're easy. We do them
Yeah,
'cause they're
no, we don't do
hard.
that. We're not gonna do that.
We do it because they're hard.
Since
Yeah.
when did you become Australian all of a sudden?
I know that didn't turn out well at all. Because I mean, I've built an airplane under times 10 gravity, and that got airborne. This is just about getting the appropriate lift, the appropriate canards, the appropriate everything, and hoping and praying that things work. And just to make sure, I'm going to add a second lift up front here. There we go. There we go. WTF.
I just finished building my submarine.
All right.
Is it yellow? Is it a yellow submarine?
I don't know how to paint stuff.
And can we all live in it?
Oh.
I know, I have to cut. You know what? I would say that, but you know what? There's been an artist that drew an airplane back in like the early ages of airplanes, and it was so funny because I'm pretty sure it was never meant to fly, and the airplane flew just fine when I designed it, at least. In KSP, it worked in KSP, and then every person in NASA turns around and slaps you.
Just
Wait a
like
second. Does
that.
nuclear engines use oxidizer?
Nope, just liquid fuel. A lot of it.
Well,
They
I
work
just
great,
bought a
though.
lot of oxidizer for nothing.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Well, if I can
Bazinga!
redesign this.
Engines are go. SRBs are go. We
Yeah, your
don't.
wife is kind of blurry.
We totally don't need big SRBs, but we're using big SRBs because why not big SRBs? Why not? It doesn't take much.
Your
for
live stream is kind of blurry.
because
Is it?
can. That's why we use bigger SRBs.
I'm still showing good stream health. Anyone else getting blurry? It might just be my computer giving up the ghost.
My quality decreased, but it just does that automatically.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'm not seeing much of a difference here.
Yes, that plane I built. Yeah. That was a plane I built in KSP. Yep. That one under 10 gravity. That was the hardest thing I'd ever done. That was difficult. I will be honest. I was struggling that day. I was like, oh my god, why so heavy? All
Because
right.
they wanted to.
It was a beast to get that thing working right. All right.
It was probably brutal as well.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, lift! Lift! Lift!
You get no lifts.
It's lifting! It's lifting!
You want an Uber? No, you get lift.
It's lagging, but it's lifting. Oh, it's definitely lagging. Oh dear. Wait for program to respond. Oh, hello! Wow! Physics!
Oh, did you get a meet up with the Kraken again?
Oh, we met up with the Kraken in the most beautiful fashion ever. The game froze, and when it came back, shrapnel. That was absolutely fantastic.
Bravo, you're probably the only person I know that can do that. Congratulations.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Alright, we're gonna go back to launch. It was like, it's flying, and everything stopped. And then exploded. It was like, the game was like, wait, what are we doing? No. That was beautiful, though.
No.
And it was literally
It will not
shrapnel.
work for you today, Joshua.
It was shrapnel. That was beautiful shrapnel. Oh, man. Amazing. So, yeah, these are the limitations of probably the limitations of my system. because my system is currently needs to be updated. I'm running a 4170 FX from AMD. That CPU is absolutely ancient by our current standards. It was an old powerhouse, but it is currently one of the slower, cheaper processors. When I built this system, it was built for music, so I didn't go out and switch to Intel at that time. I kind of regret that. I should have gone i5 at the time, but it definitely works. Is Danny inside? I'm sure Danny had something to do with that one. Danny's is in orbit watching my airplane, explodifying it. Alright, let's see if we get that same glitch, because that was interesting. I have not seen that happen, and I have no clue what exploded. It just exploded.
I think what happens is that the SRB is overheated. That's gonna be my first guess. They overheated and exploded, but we'll have to see.
Well, that's just it. They shouldn't overheat until, like, oh god. My core count, it's a quad core. It's a quad core. What's up, Bradley? Yeah, you came in at the right time to see this monstrosity. We're going to see if, because I have the SRBs fairly far away from anything that would overheat. That was my big concern. But I want to say that something came into contact with something else in an incorrect fashion, and the game did not appreciate that very much. Alright, here we go.
It was like, no, toi, you're not doing this right.
Oh dear, easy. 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 Gear up. Easy. Oh dear, we lost some parts. We lost some more parts. We're losing parts left and right, but we're airborne, dang it. There you go. Anything can fly with enough effort. Let's take a look at the aerodynamic forces. Whoa! Porcupine.
I think Danny is going to be really, really interested in this one if he sees it.
You figure he'd be really interested in the last one from the last stream. That thing, the second I moved anything, everything would pop. It was like, boom! But I managed to get it to a point where not everything would explode, but then the game just started choking on itself. I can't believe this actually is airborne. I can't believe this is actually airborne. He has a plane that can fly 4 DC-9 size planes on top. That's huge. Huge. Yeah, I would probably have to tune those SRBs a bit better, because once we're off the ground, we don't need them much anymore, and they're not going to give us too much else. I think what that was up front was some of these fuel tanks that were just not set to auto strut. And if I don't have them set to auto strut, they're going to fly off and explode everywhere. It was the new tanks that I had put in to balance things out.
Did you lose an engine?
Oh yeah, I lost some parts. Not an engine. Did we lose an engine? We did lose an engine. No, I think I may have missed an engine on there. No, I think some engines popped. Yeah, we did. We lost 2 engines, but we're still flying.
So no matter what you do at this point, something's gonna break, unless you just like strut everything.
I thought everything was strutted.
Now land it.
All right, we're gonna try to turn and land somewhere if the game doesn't just choke on itself again. The flight itself, this right here, is absolutely just a miracle. So we're gonna try to turn it. Let's see what happens.
It's gonna break. I'm just gonna watch it.
You're
gonna yaw.
It's gonna break.
You're gonna yaw a little bit too much, and then it's gonna burst.
I'm not even gonna yaw. I'm gonna turn it to the side, and then I'm gonna.
So
pitch.
what happened? What was I gone?
We're gonna pitch this thing like it's an airplane. You missed a shrapnel explosion.
Go back like 2 minutes, and you'll probably see it again. Go back like 2 minutes in the stream, and you may see it again.
Okay.
Whoa! 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 That's a little too far. I pitched it too far. Alright, 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 we're good. We're coming back up. Coming back up. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. There we go. Oh my god. It doesn't like that very much.
I can see
Not
why.
very much.
Alright, let's get this flattened back out. Oh dear. Did not appreciate that, did it? Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves going back upwards. There it goes.
Very nice.
Alright, so gently. Let me not fly this thing like it's a rocket. Like it's a jet plane, because it's totally not a jet plane.
It's not a jet plane. It's a Jebediah plane.
Gotta remind myself, not a jet plane. Hashtag not
It's
a
a
jet plane.
it's morbidly obese.
So,
Remember, not a jet plane. It's a Jebediah
it
plane.
has a little donka-donk going on. Oh, do not let go of that control. Okay. All right, I will see you guys later. It is kind of late on the other side. It's like 4 a.m. they stay up a little late. They stay up a little late. All right.
Or woke up early. Either way.
All right, it's not turning.
I don't think it's going to be able to turn. You might have to pull up a little bit.
I
So
think
you won't hit the water.
I think that we should go for a water landing. Anyone? I think we can.
You're
go
gonna explode.
water
It's
landing.
just all gonna disappear.
I like
It's gonna disappear.
I like the chances. I like where you're going with that. I like the explosion idea. We're gonna go for water landing. It is.
What have you done?
It is currently 7:42 in the USA.
Well, it's 6:42 for me.
6:42 up in Canada. Canada. Can't remember.
What?
I can't remember where. I can't remember if you said it was Canada or no. You just Eastern
Well,
time.
I'm about like 200 miles from Canada.
Okay.
So you're like in Minnesota or something then, I'd imagine.
Yeah, around there.
Nice.
Well, like in the border between Minnesota and North Dakota.
Okay.
I don't know where those states are.
All you need to know is that they're cold, dark, and they snow all the time, even in the summertime. That's
Yeah,
all you need to know. It
Yeah, it's pretty
snows
dark.
all the time there, and this is true.
yes, it is.
Somebody get me my orange wig.
All right, here we
About
go.
like 6
Well,
months. No.
I'm
Oh.
European, so they
This-
don't like me anymore. So
I'm pretty sure that with all this lag, this landing is going to go absolutely dreadful. I can normally pull off a landing, but oh my god, this is so much lag. Okay.
Yeah, I'm building a submarine, but I'm having a problem of making the sub go down.
You can get ballast tanks, or you can use ore.
Yeah, I'm just using a bunch of ore and still not going down yet.
Pull up. All right, we're good. Oh, we're good. All right, now here's the part where I need to slow down and gently go into the water, because right now we're going way too fast right now, and I don't have any air brakes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Continuing on down. Continuing on down ever so slightly. If we just hold together, I consider this a win. I just got to get the right part into the water first. And once you do that, the rest of the game processes it pretty well. Engine's dead. Coming down for the final touch. Alright, here we go, people. With our smoke out of there, we get a bit more frames per second.
This submarine's so heavy.
Alright, here we go. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Nice and gentle.
My sub is 61 tons, and it hasn't gone down under yet.
Oh. Oh. Sploosharoonie. Kiss the shadow. Kiss the shadow. Kiss the shadow. Oh. Here we go.
What are we kissing?
Your mother, obviously.
Oh dear.
Kill me now.
Oh dear. Oh, that's an explosion. A delayed explosion. Delayed explosion. That is beautiful.
Okay, so that's gonna work.
There were no survivors. That was absolutely fantastic. Well, we met goal 1. Goal 1 was to get into the air. I don't want to try to land that thing again because it's going to kill my computer and the stream. But we have proven that it can get airborne.
You're killing me here,
I got a question.
What's that?
Have you ever built like a craft that's so laggy that it made the stream stop?
No, it usually just kills KSP first before it gets to that point. Alright, so the lesson that we've learned here is some people should not draw airplanes and we should not expect those airplanes to fly. But
we learned now, kiddies.
But if you guys are indeed interested in, I actually have this other one, the Streaker. I'm gonna load up the Streaker. And it's not what you think it is. I just happen to name it because I don't know why I named it that, to tell you the truth. But it's not.
Well, why would you name it after
because
somebody
it's
running nude in the street?
Yeah,
That's my question.
We're going streaking, guys. KSP, we're just gonna paint Kerbals on our chest and go streaking. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Like,
it's way too cold outside. I'm not doing that. Like that's the only thing that stops me is the cold. Yeah, I think it should be more of the horror of everyone watching me.
like, what's the temperature for you outside?
It was 60 today, but it's supposed to be 40 tomorrow. So.
Wait, 60?
Yep. Yep.
Well,
60 Fahrenheit.
Where do you live, Georgia? Jeez.
Nope, Virginia. Virginia goes between cold and hot every few days. So yeah, tomorrow it's not going to be motorcycle weather. So here, this is the monolith track. And this is where we're going to do this race. This is from the Grand Prix mod.
What about you?
And if you build a rover, take it on one hot lap around, see what your best time is, and let us know. You can drop it on the Reddit, on the Kerbal Space Program Reddit, and like I said, we'll take the top 4 or 5 people, and once we have those top 5 people, we will try to do a live race, probably on like a weekend stream or something of the like, so that way we can see who's going to reign supreme as the fast jerks, the faster people. So let's take this thing for a quick hot lap. So this is my little toy rover. It actually does pretty good. It's pretty fast. That wing is there with a purpose. It is suctioning me to the ground. So it's totally not just there because it looks good. This one is not as fast as my other rover though.
I had some problems with that pod because it say that the server wasn't set.
That's weird. It's saying that the part's not. I will double check and I will redo everything to make sure it's based off of my current load of the my current file load. Oh look, the grass is poking through the road. That's going to be terrible, isn't it? Nope, didn't hurt me a bit. We're still good. This one's not nearly. My other rover goes like 50 meters per second. This one's slow.
Oh yeah, so like the temperature outside for me is 8 degrees.
8 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit.
And this morning was -2.
-2. Why?
And not Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit? Oh,
Yep.
When you see something like that, all you have to say is why. Why? There's no reason for that cold. There's no reason. It's not supposed to be that cold ever. I mean, unless you're in Alaska or Antarctica. I mean, I like the cold, but not negative. Negative is not cool. So that was a very slow lap right there. And I got 240. 240 was my very slow lap speed. I can get that down to 2 with my other Rover.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, Lo-Fi did a tremendous job. He did a tremendous job with these wheels. And they are Kerbal Foundries became my favorite wheel mod. And now if you see Kerbal wheels, KSP wheels adds in all this delightful things. You can change your gear ratio, which would make me go slower. Right now, my max drive speed is 64 meters per second. I can tweak it down, but it'll probably break if I do that, so I'm not going to do that. I know it'll break because I tried it before. And I think I have these wheels. I think I have my front motors off. That might be why I'm going so slow. There we go. And turn that wheel. Okay. I think I have that one. Yep. And very important, on these wheels, you'll see that there's wheel groups. Use your wheel groups so you can make one adjustment on one wheel and it'll match to the other one. Very, very important. You should definitely do that. Now I should actually be going normal speeds, but also draining my RTG very fast because it uses electrical charge.
We'll be right back.
All right. So now I can actually cruise around this thing at a decent speed. Oh, God. It's going to make sure I turn. This is actually a lot of fun, believe it or not, racing around the tracks. It's very flat, so you can actually get some pretty good speeds up here. I'm not seeing the comments at the second because I am trying not to run into the wall. Don't run into the wall. Don't run into the wall. Oh, dear God. Oh, oh, thank God that was there. Okay, a little drifting. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. That was a good recovery. Good save. Alright. Turning. Alright, we're good. There we go. This one doesn't have as much stability control as my other one. Oh, dear God. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, no. Reverse. Full speed. Oh, there you go. But this one's not as good as my other Rover. I haven't been driving this one, so I'm out of practice. But yes, that's what we're doing. And once we can get the top 4 or 5 people, their times in, then we can try to see what time everyone is available, what weekend we can do, and how we can make this work with everyone's time, everyone's schedule, because that would be really awesome to have everybody. And I will make sure that my mod list is updated and that everyone's good to go on there, so we will be able to actually have a live DMP little NASCAR race. And that could be, to me, that's awesome. That could be a lot of fun. So definitely jump on Discord, join us. We talk about doing things like this all the time, and we do random races to North Poles and such. If you happen to be there.
Don't forget about the 10K sub celebration. It's coming up real soon.
We are planning a 10K. Once we reach 10K subs, we're planning to jump in and do some game. We all need to figure out what game we want to do. Because there's quite a few games like Star Conflict or I don't know. There's not that many awesome games out at the moment. I was hoping Dark and Light would be out by the time that hit, but we would have to see how that went. Dark and Light.
Team Fortress.
There's
I'm back.
Team
Sorry
Fortress.
about that.
There's Team Fortress, Planet Side. There's all sorts of stuff we can jump into. Minecraft, I mean, even.
Oh boy.
Minecraft, yay!
I'm back.
$1,500 machine and you play Minecraft on it.
I know, right? There's a lot of people that do that. They go and buy that latest machine and they're like, Minecraft, yay!
Minecraft!
Oh God, I went way too far. Ah!
So what did I miss?
Recovery.
While I was gone.
Nothing much.
I actually have a good time on this one. Oh no! Yay! That was still about a minute, and then I hit an invisible bump and died. So there's that. He's
So
okay.
like,
He's okay. He's just a little tired, and his boots and his helmet. So
so right now it's 10 degrees,
10. No,
and
thank you.
I went outside to take out the trash without a coat
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
or shoes or socks.
Okay, now you're crazy.
What's
Stop?
the current fastest lap? There is I don't think anyone has really started besides myself because I really like Rovers.
I think
Anyone?
Nebster, I forgot
Nebster?
what his name was. I think he's started. His time, the last time I checked, was 2 minutes. I think
No,
he's got that down.
I think that was the walking Rover.
No, probably that.
This one should be a lot faster than 2 minutes. I can do this one in about a minute.
I don't know. Then I guess you're the only one because I'm stupid and don't keep up on things.
But I have this ridiculously balanced Rover at the moment. Yeah, there's invisible gaps that appear at times that you will hit and die. But this Rover is balanced pretty well for racing, so I enjoy this one. And we started on this Rover, and now we can end on this Rover. I will probably take this one through a few more laps because I'm pretty sure I can get this down to under a minute, and that should be a lot of fun for everyone else. I will exclude myself from the final race, so that way I don't have the fastest ridiculous Rover that I've been testing for like months.
Months.
This Rover design is actually a lot of my previous designs all built into one, and I've managed to get it to work like this. So a lot of Rovers out there will not be able to do this. But also it is subject, as you'll see with KSP wheels.
Are there like any rules for the?
The rule is
no infinite fuel and no main sails. That's all you need to know.
So the rules is you cannot use any propulsion beyond this particular wheel. It is the KF small Rover wheel. That's your only source of propulsion that's permitted. Other than that, you have to use the mods that are currently on the server. That list is up on Discord as well. It's also on Kerbal Space Program via link. So you can go on there, you can see what all mods that we are currently using. And that's going to be the only limitation. That way everyone, when they jump on the server, won't have any trouble getting their craft to load. That's the only
Yeah, can you studio without doing any mods?
What's
Like
that?
if you have no mods installed for Kerbal Space Program.
Say what?
Vanilla game, is that what you're suggesting? Like just a vanilla multiplayer server?
Yeah.
I mean, we currently, since we're currently using, even if you had a vanilla, the wheels that are in vanilla aren't strong enough or fast enough.
Unless you like put 5,000 on one.
Now, unfortunately, BD Armory does not work with DMP. There's a mod to make it work with DMP, but it's not updated at the moment, so we can't do that. But that is going to be something else. After we get the thing with DMP is if you drop something off, other people can run into it. So after we get the race done, we're gonna do a little Mario Karting, and you can then add deployable parts to your craft, so that way other people have to dodge them during the race. It's never so simple. So
It will never ever be that simple.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Who likes the easy anyway? This Rover is so awesome.
Do you guys know what happened?
So yeah, we would BD Armor works on no-name ships. You see, that's the thing is if we use BD Armory, while that could be a lot of fun, it's more fun to design your own weapons and then deploy them so other people have to dodge them. And that would be even more creation and creativity that we get to see from all of our noble KSPers that we have in droves. So that's my take on it. I think it could be something really awesome and epic. It would be a fun little race to do against one another, and then to go and have absolute destruction upon one another as well. This Rover is way too awesome, though. I love this little thing. I just race it around the base like this. But for now, I'm going to get on out of here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. We are going to have another one next weekend. Join us on Discord. Well, next weekend. Next week on Wednesday, 6 p.m. once again. And once we get the weekend stream going, if we can get a weekend stream with everyone, we're going to jump in and do that as well. And hopefully everyone can have some fun with this race.
Oh.
So get your rovers ready. Definitely get them ready. Rovers are fun to build. Roger, you came in right at the end. If you go back and watch the stream, you will see the most ridiculous airplane ever launched that actually flew. Well, not ridiculous, not most ridiculous. I've done crazier probably, but oh, and I hit the ground really hard. That's not going to be a good thing. That's why I have a roll cage. All right, I am out of here. I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you. This rover is a lot of fun.
Bye-bye.
Yes, check out the channel. When we get to 10,000, hopefully we will be able to all get together and play a game, multiplayer. And definitely come in Discord. Let us know your ideas for different games. We will hopefully get one decided, hit 10,000, and then join hands online and murder everything that's in our way. So, well, that's the way I see it, at least. A rover that lands from orbit. I built a motorcycle that does that. It's a lot of fun. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
All right, now I am going to get myself some food. I am starving. Why didn't I eat before? I was supposed to eat before the stream and totally didn't.
Do you work out?
I do, and I need to get back in the gym. My back's currently not in the greatest condition.
Here, I'll send you a link to like a quick 15-minute workout thing.
Oh, I have a lot of workouts. My current one's a heavy bag, and that's what hurt my back. All right, I'm gonna get some food. I'm starving.
Yeah, before you go out, I'm gonna send you the link.
All right. Yep, I'll probably take a look at it when I get back. I'm gonna see if I can hunt down a Taco Bell.
Okay.
I need to torture myself.
What? Could you say that again?
I said I'm gonna go find a Taco Bell. I need to torture myself with Taco Bell, and my poor dog is gonna hate me.
I just sent the link.
All right, I'll take a look when I get back. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Did he leave the
Hello.
stream online?
Is there what?
The stream is online.
Oh yeah, he did. He finished the stream.
No, he didn't. He went out of the room, but the stream is still live.
He's still live, and he left the room. Let me see that. I'm gonna go back to the stream.
Yeah, the stream is live. I think he forgot to shut it down.
I think so too. Well, we can hear ourselves in it.
This is creepy.
Yeah, I think he said he's gonna go to Taco Bell. Either Taco Bell or Taco Bell.
Who's that coughing in the background? Good lord. Anyways, it was fun, guys. I'm gonna probably get off. Take care.
It's live.
I think he was so hungry he forgot about the stream.
Yeah. Oh. Uh,
Well, I'm gonna watch something on Netflix. So bye.
bye. Is anybody still inside the live? Or the voice channel? This is just me. Hello?
Little dog, stay off my heels.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh man. But yeah, that was why is this thing still
Yeah, that's live still.